How did you like living in Blue Lake Drive?
It was fine. The neighbors were nice. I was invited to join a bridge group.
Yeah.
That little group was not Jewish. It didn't matter to me. I'd grown up with non-Jewish friends my whole life. So, but they were nice. You know, first time I went to a wedding reception, and they served just cake and nuts and champagne.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my, this is a whole other world. But they were nice people. They lived at the end of the block just before you got to Lake Shore.
Okay.
That big house with the gardens.
Oh, I remember, on the left side.
Yeah,
Yes.
with all the gardens. I mean, they
Yeah.
were very into gardening.
Yeah.
There was somebody on Cow's Mountain, two somebody's, I think, on Cow's Mountain, and one in the tri-level that was part of our units. And I bought, there were two different developments to buy into when we bought the house on Blue Lake.
Yeah.
One was closer to Lake Shore,
Yeah.
Lake Lucerne, Lake Leven, and that was a ranch.
Yeah.
My mother preferred that.
Yeah.
And I wanted separate bedrooms.
Okay.
Because I'd never had my own bedroom, so I wanted you and David each to have your own bedroom,
Yeah.
which turned out the best thing because you were not alike in your interests, not all alike in your interests, and the age difference was such that he didn't leave you alone much, and
Okay.
if you had something you were constructing, he wasn't to mess it up. And besides which, he was a sports nut, and he would go out for the whole day. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
So I used to stand on the corner, the four corners, and yell David, and he would come from wherever he was.
I thought that was my job.
Oh, it could have been.
That's how I tell people that's why my voice is so loud.
Oh, I could have been occasionally doing that. But
And I think the judges live next to us, right?
the judges lived next to us, and your brother was friends with that family.
Yeah.
And they came to his bar mitzvah.
I seem to remember, right, the year we moved in, that you arranged to have a party for me to meet all the neighboring kids. There were people painting on the wall.
Okay, that was an art activity.
Oh, okay.
And that day that everybody came and
Yeah.
painted,
Yeah.
there was a donation,
Oh, okay.
and there were desserts. And that day your father put down manure in the backyard.
Did he know that people were coming?
Of course he knew people were coming. He said, that's the way he is.
Okay.
Anyway, we had potlucks for Ort. When David had a little red wagon, and you walked, and David pulled or both of you pulled the wagon, I don't know, and we went over to a housing complex near the hospital where you were born, and we sold chocolate-covered raisins. And that was our fundraising. The first fundraising we did for Ort was chocolate-covered raisins.
I assume they weren't homemade chocolate-covered raisins.
No, they weren't from. And your father sold a lot at General Dynamics. He worked for General Convair.
When did he get laid off from Convair?
He didn't go in the first layoffs, which was when we bought the house.
Okay.
Because everybody, they were giving away the houses. It was a big, big layoff.
Yeah.
I can't give you the date of
That's
the
okay.
second big layoff. He and Starr was the last name, Starr, were the last two people to close down Astronautics.
Okay.
Astronautics was a division of
General Dynamics?
General Dynamics, and they made the rockets.
So why did they close down?
I guess they went out of the business, or they didn't get contracts. You had to very dependent on government contracts.
So were you afraid when he got laid off?
Well, he didn't tell me right away.
Okay. When did you find out?
Like a week later.
Did he leave in the morning to go to work when he wasn't? When did
No,
he
I don't know. No, he knew when the termination date was, but he still was going to work.
Okay.
And then he said to me, I have a choice. We can go to Minneapolis, or we can stay in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I said, we're staying in San Diego. I'm not uprooting again.
Okay.
And that's when he went with Solar Turbines.
Okay.
So if you want to know the date, it's on a plaque.
Oh, no, that's all right. How long was he was he unemployed for a long time, or was it very quick?
0.
Okay.
It was
Well,
an immediate, he was hired for the next week. I mean, he may have had a week off, but he was hired for the next week. And he had the 2 offers.
okay.
So what I'm saying is, while he was applying, I don't remember knowing.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a termination date.
Okay.
At least I don't remember knowing. And he came in with the 2 proposals. Westinghouse, I think it was in Minneapolis, but I'm not
Okay.
sure. Or Solar Turbines, a division of Caterpillar. And, no, a division at that time of IH, International Harvester.
Okay.
And we got the same package as, it was a very union place.
Mm-hmm.
So we got this very good medical care, and they accepted the retirement plan from General Dynamics. And the best part about it for your father was that it was not dependent at all on government contracts.
Okay.
So it was private.